Happy Sunday. It is August 24th, 2025. And I'm going to reveal a few of the new candles, highlight a couple of crystals. I am live every Sunday at 5 o'clock, showing new candles created in the studio. And this week we have a giveaway from purchases made from people over the last week. So we'll be doing that drawing as well for those who've been following. Well, hello, and welcome, Miss Noemi. So, I'm going to show the new crystal right up in front, and then we'll show a few of the new candles. And the focus was on sorry to bump the studio table. Moss agate, one of two crystals pulled today. And I have 10 of these left. You can find them on the website at RibbonsAndWax. They are known to help connect to the magical side of nature. And they're $5. I have 10 left on the website. I just wanted to highlight these. Show a few. The moss agate palms. So they're $5 on our website. And one of the highlighted stones for today. I'd read to you from a book about it, but I'm not big on reading to people. So there's another one with a really cool druzy. So again, green moss agate on the website. Hi, Miss Diana. We're going to do the drawing today for the landscape candle, and your name is in the hat. We were going over the moss agates. There are 10 of these on the website. And highlighting that they connect to the magical side of nature. Hello, Miss Red. So glad you hopped on. We've got 4 names in the drawing for the landscape candle. Right there. So it would be Tammy's in there, Diana's in there, Allie's in there, Red, you're in there. All ready for the drawing in a few. So I'm going to show a couple of the other candles poured today. This is Speaking the Visions. This was poured today. So for those who are new to my work, I'm a candle creator. Gets information, call it how you want, downloaded, channeled. This is how, yeah, we're birthing. This one has tonka oud, rhubarb, and honey and fig tree, and this one's 15. So that's the triangle mold. Came out pretty cool. It's had 1 buff so far, so these will cure overnight. It's nice to see some familiar faces on here. Next one is Unpatched. Oops. Falling into its whimsy powder. Another download. Has some velvet vanilla, tonka oud, and rhubarb honey. I got 2 different messages on this. So this one was, they had me put greens in here for the heart chakra, but I got 2 different messages. One is when you're trying to heal something. But the secondary was, sometimes, you know what? As a wise woman on here once told me, sometimes what we get is what we get. And it makes us who we are. And it's not something that necessarily has to get fixed or healed. I like this because of all the druzy pops in there. So I kind of see it in 2 ways. It depends on how you're going to look at it. Either you went through what you went through to make you who you are, and it doesn't need to be fixed. And the secondary is, if you've got a hole leaking and you need to patch it, that's what this is for. That's what I got on that. So, Velvet Vanilla Tonka Oud Rhubarb Honey, and that one's 10. And as far as the message on the Speaking the Visions, it's more about putting some voice to some stuff you're seeing, like synchronicities and stuff. Don't keep that in. Talk about it. Let everyone share in it. That's what the Speak the Visions was. All right. Another one is Swerve. Whew. All right. Basil and strawberry. These are straight basil strawberry elements. Sorry, that one's going to be 38. There's your top. It's had one walkthrough on this. Oh, good question. Because I tie them. Thanks for the question, Bailey. Absolutely. Those who are registered within my website, that's absolutely fine. So if there's something you're seeing and you're already subscribed on my website, Ribbons and Wax, yes, you can claim here and I'll invoice you via the website. So Bailey, that's why. Let me give you a better example. So like landscape has the ribbon and then the wick. That's why. You trim them off before. So now those who've had my whimsies and my smaller candles know that I do what's called a piggy wick, and I don't have any close by to show you, but where they're curled, you can set them up in it. All right, so this is Swerve. Again, depends on interpretation. So thanks for the question. By the way, just so you know, waxes are sustainably sourced. There's no chemicals in any of my candles. They're used what's called clean scents, and I use pigments. Actually, I have a lot of pigments from a company that actually doesn't exist anymore. So no chemicals, cotton wicks, no wires. So the message with Swerve can be taken a couple of ways. Either you're abruptly changing directions, or you need to abruptly change directions, I guess is the way to look at it. Depends on what energy you choose to pull from this. It's got a couple of drusies. The color I saw, which I did my best to do, was a pale gray with some sharp aqua blues running through it. So there you go. That is Swerve. Came out pretty cool. So it's going to cure again overnight. Unpatched. You got it, Di. I got your name down on there, my friend. I'm going to back up for a minute, give these candles a couple more minutes to cool before we do those, and show you the other one. The other crystal that I got pulled to show today, which was, may have a little bit of wax shreds on it, but it was the bloodstones, the flat bloodstones. This was the other crystal I got pulled to. So I've got a few of these left on the website. 4, 8, I have 10 or 12. Those are $3, by the way. So, but the reason for the bloodstone, for the health benefit, it's actually good for allergies or anemia or blood circulation, varicose veins, menstrual support. It's the March birthstone, and it also helps build courage. So, zodiac for it is Aries, by the way, but these are $3. And I've got a few of these up on the website. So if you're looking to need a bloodstone, I've got those. And the other was the moss agate I went over, which, by the way, pairs well with rose quartz to expand some unconditional love and your spiritual expansion. So those are on the website as well. Okay. Give those a couple minutes. Let's see who we can get out here first. Let's grab my short. All right. This is As They Arrive. It's got pomegranate cider, some fig tree, a little spiced honey, and tonka. This is 23. Let's see how this one came out. You got it, Red. I see you on there, Red, so no problem. I got you on the last week claim anyway, and it's in your box, and I've got you in this drawing too, so you're fine. Okay. As They Arrive. Well, let's see how this came out. Still a little warm. Still a little warm. That smells really good with that pomegranate in it. So this is how they look when they come out hot. So this will get buffed. Came out pretty nice. It's still a little warm. It's got what someone refers to as negative space. Kind of like a worry stone when you can dip your thumb in there. Now I see this more on a spiritual level, I guess, for the As They Arrive. You can say it as the in-laws are coming to town, however you want to look at it. But I'm going to set that one down. So that is As They Arrive, 23. Kept talking to me about the number 5 when I got that, so prices also kind of get channeled in. So there's that one. All right. Now this one's kind of funny. This one coming up because of the message I got with the download. And then when I went to pour it, I was like, I do not understand this. I heard the word mandala. M-A-N-D-A, mandala. M-A-N-D-A-L-A or something. And I was like, okay, whatever. And it got assigned to its mold, which is fine. But when I went to pour today, I go, I still don't know what the heck this is. And I go, no. Mandala, as in the mandala effect. Mandala effect. So it's got cucumber, matcha, and bergamot, and 50. And anybody who does not know what the mandala effect is, I highly suggest you go Google it. So that's what this is. So I had to correct my spelling. I thought it was kind of funny. Like, oh, the mandala effect. So for those who don't know, but you can go down the rabbit hole with these, I guess. But, pardon me, it's known as something that started with Mandela was in prison. I'm going to say it wrong. Someone on here could probably type it faster than I can explain it, but it has to do with people remembering something 2 different ways. So, you got it, Red. Good heavens, that looked like a chicken. Wow, this is pretty cool. I did not know any of that was in there. Wow, that's really pretty. Thanks, Tammy, putting that up there. Looks like Red's going to be the owner of this energy. That's pretty cool. So, for those who are new to this and want to understand how I buff, it cures overnight. Then I also go back with a blade. And I start releasing some of the energy. And also a visual. Colors can change. So when you see it coming out of the mold, and those who are aware how it changes. So, just kind of give you an idea here. So now you start seeing some character within it. So, pretty cool. I really like this. Almost looks like someone's riding a wave and their hair is flying back. So, I put magenta actually. So yes, there is magenta flying in there. So, came out really cool. I like this for you, Red. This is a cool one. All right, I'm going to set him aside as he shredded. Oh, that's funny. A little piece of it. The magenta fell off. Okay. Now, moving him back here. I got you for that one, Red. Where did I put his card? There it is. Noah. All right. Now I get Red written on here. Die was unpatched. And Red. That's awesome. I like when that happens. When they start yelling at you before you see them. I get you. Totally get you there. All right. Now, let's take a look at the big one. This will be Stratosphere. It's got sea salt, orchid, and a little coastal space, and it's 45. Hi, Miss Allie. Yep, I got your name in the hat for the drawing, which we'll do here shortly. So we're going to birth Stratosphere. Still warm. This was the last one poured. See, I may have to come perch my phone. He's a 13-incher, so let's get him up there. Okay. Now you guys can probably see. All right. Okay. Let's see how this one. He may be too warm. I hope he's not. Let's hope he comes out. We'll see. This will be Stratosphere. And I'm going to give a shout out to Noemi because there were a lot of people in here, and something tells me Noemi took care of any of the bots. As Noemi is moderating this, so we can have what we used to kind of have on the lives when we were on Insta. So thank you, Miss Noemi. Something tells me Noemi has cleaned up whatever was coming through in the comments. So, whoop, whoop. Thank you, Gnome. All right. It's still hot. And by that I mean, for those curious, look, it's got little eyes looking at you. The edges are already cool, but let's just see. He may be too hot to come out, but I'll do a little backfill and see if we can get him solid enough here so that he doesn't leak anything out on us. I don't think he will, but just in case. Because his sides, I know, are cold. It's just that little middle center. And if we need to wait a few, then we'll just do the drawing and then we'll come back to him. So, sometimes candles will get an air pocket. I know you guys may not be able to see what I'm doing up here, but I'll show you. Yep, he's still a little liquid down in there. Hold on. So when they get an air pocket, just go backfill it. And that's what those eyeballs were. So, what you can do is take solid wax, drop it in. Makes it a little harder to level later, but works. Blade, because I'm burning myself, right? Whoops. Anybody else see a lot of hot wax just go flying? I think it just, oh, it did. It landed on that bloodstone. Well, it's good for it. A little wax energy doesn't hurt anything. All right. This is what I'm talking about. So he just squirted out and went all over those, which, you know, hot wax. All right. Okay, I'm going to leave him there for a couple minutes and we'll do the drawing. You really did not need to go splattering the bloodstone. I mean, I get it. It was kind of funny, but was completely unnecessary. All right. Set you there for a moment. Never heard of crystal. Probably really good for it, actually, now that I think about it. Talk about a stone charging in the studio. Here we go. All right, let's do the drawing for landscape. Let me show you really quick. For those who made purchases this last week, your name went in the hat. So thank you. Well, hi, Miss Shiny. Yep. I knew Mitchell versus Solomon. That I know. Okay, so this was the giveaway for last week for the purchases made. So this is what one of you is about to win. Blood Orange, Cranberry, Prosecco, Fallen Leaves for 40. And you can take this any way you want, but for me, this is all about looking at your perspective. What's your view? What's your landscape? That's what this is. Hello, Miss Abby. Okay, here we go. Let's get that out, and then I'll show you what next week's drawing will be. Anyone not familiar, this is our drawing monster. Had him for years, and he's who we draw. So the people who are in here are those from this week. We got Di, we got Red, we got Allie, we got Tammy. Here we go. Good luck, everybody, for landscape. I personally think it's a great candle. Here we go. Let's see who's going to be our winner. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tammy, you won landscape. Look at that. Congratulations, Miss Tammy. Whoop, whoop. All right, so Tammy won landscape. And this is how this works. So we had a couple claims already for this coming week. So we know that Red and Diana are going to be in for that drawing coming up. So I'm going to go ahead and put you guys in there. And we'll set him back there. And I will go grab our giveaway for next Sunday. May entice some people to get onto the website. You never know. Here we go. It's whoever's comments, if I'm not mistaken. I think Nomi can explain it better. This will be... You're welcome. So this, Soul's Walk, is going to be the giveaway for this coming week. So we've got a couple people already in the drawing. This is absolutely one of my favorite candles. So if you're wondering how the drawings work, so from the Sunday start of Alive till the following Saturday, purchases made. You can make, if you want to claim through the live on tonight, that's fine. But for next Sunday, this has got a lot going on in it, everybody. This is a big giveaway. Sage, vanilla orchid, some white birch, some ozonic element, some rainwater, and some frankincense and myrrh. So, I personally love this candle. So, this is our giveaway for next Sunday. So, purchases made this week. Your name will go in the monster hat, and we'll draw just like we did, but we'll draw next Sunday. So, Soul's Walk, that will be our giveaway. So, I'm going to show really quick one more time what we had, and we'll see if that other candle's coming out. So we went over the moss agates. There were 2 stones I got pulled to show and highlight. And the moss agate I have in palms on the website. These are 5. I have 3, 5. I have 10 of these left. Feeling it in your chesticles. Mm-hmm. It does smell really good. Moss agate, very healing stone, but it's also great for connecting to the magical side of nature. Pair it up with the rose quartz, helps expand unconditional love and spiritual expansion. So there you go. Oh, this is awesome. It's nice to have you on here, Shiny. Nice, nice. Unless it's dinner duty for you. Now, I would talk to you about the bloodstones, which I guess I can. They've all been sprinkled, apparently, with some stratosphere wax now, which probably makes them, maybe I should bump the price. Ha, ha, ha. They're $3. Just kidding. I have, I think, 9 of these. But, like I said, they're really geared with blood, so good for allergies, circulation, varicose veins, menstrual cycles, circulation. It's the March birthstone, and they really do help build courage. They are the March birthstone, or one of them, I should say, and they're known for Aries in the zodiac. Look at that. Look at me cleaning some wax off of some bloodstone. That's just funny. Okay. Well, good. Al can cook. All right. See a message. If you have chesticles, I have watermelons. Love it when you guys are funny. All right. I will show these one more. Speaking the visions. Sorry. Got a little bit of spray on its card. So if you have a little foresight and you get that great synchronicity or those signals and messages, that's awesome. Speak them out and share them. That's what that one is. And we know that Diana claimed unpatched. I just want to show it because I just fell in love with it. I love the blue base of it. Got a place for your thumbs. Diana had claimed this. Love that blue bottom. Then you've got As They Arrive. You guys are saying it looked like a sunset. It is really pretty. So we just burnt this one, so it's pretty raw. Hasn't had its first wipe yet. And that one is pomegranate cider, fig tree, spiced honey, and tonka for $23. We know that Red claimed again, started to just a little start cleaning them up. It really is pretty. And we know these change. They consistently change. So we'll see what decides to stay attached. See, we've already making some changes to it. So Red claimed that. Bring wax dots on it. That one. I'm taking it off of there for you, though. Hello, Julio. Welcome. Okay. Yeah, it took a beating when I tried to help a candle. I'll clean it up for you, Allie, but yeah, I gotcha. Oh, my God. That was so funny. Okay, got your name in there, Allie. Speaking the visions for Allie. Got it. I'll put that stone with it. And for those not familiar, you can go to my website, get yourself registered on there, and I invoice via that. My website, same as my name, Ribbons and Wax. You can find candles, some crystals, a few other items, but mostly the candles. I'll clean that up a little bit more for you. There you go, Allie. They really did take a hit. Yeah, I know. But I just cleaned it off. All right, let's see if that candle's ready to come out. Let's see. Let's hope, let's hope. Here we go. This was Stratosphere. We were waiting on it to kind of give us a couple more minutes. It's got sea salt, orchid, coastal, space. It's 45. Let's see if it worked. Okay. It may not, but we'll see. That said yes. Okay, let's get it in some. Oh my God, that smells really good. Okay. Was concerned. Shouldn't have been. Woo! I'm going to take this fancy cut with me. Here we go. This is Stratosphere. Wow. That's really cool. Stratosphere. All right. I kind of looked at it that way. I will put this back. See if I can spin it around for you a little bit. It's hard to get the lighting correct, but I'm going to try. So I have to tilt it just a little so you can see. Exactly. I agree, Diana. I went Diana on this one. Good call, Di. Good call. It came out really cool. It's almost like there's the cloud and then we just kind of went up. I mean, I hope y'all can see that okay. It's hard for me to kind of get the right angle, but I mean, there's your druzy line in there. He came out really good. I agree, Di. I mean, yeah. I'm kind of looking at this line right here. It's almost like I just shot something up into space right through the blue of the sky. That's so cool. So that was Stratosphere. He smells really good. Oh, I'm curious. This is what drives me nuts when they come out. I immediately just want to kind of see what's underneath. Just kind of get some idea going. Looks pretty good. He's going to be really cool. I love it. All right. So we have a few wax splattered bloodstones. I'll get those cleaned. These, a couple, if you're looking later, have been claimed. Looks like he's going to go up on the website. Swerve. Love that one. That's going to go up on the website. Along with Stratosphere. So just 3, 1, 2, 3 will go up on the website. And a reminder, anyone seeing later, any purchases made from now until Saturday, yeah, by the end of Saturday, you can. And we'll put your name in the hat. This will be the giveaway for next week. All right, let's mark that down. Shiny. Shiny. As soon as I find the pen. And I can give a quick view if anyone's curious what is up on the website right now. I do have issues with it sometimes, so you click on an item you think is there. Make sure when you're clicking on it and you go to it, it may have already been sold. So I've got cases opened repeatedly with Square, but just letting people know that it has been an issue. So we'll walk over and give you a quick peek. I just want to show this one more time because I want to see it in the light. It looks like a crane or something right there. Is that a crane? What kind of bird is that? Come on, Tammy, you bird person. What kind of bird was that? That is Swerve. And I will put, this is how this works in case anyone is new to this. I just come over here and I'll grab Shiny. You go right in the bin. Let's go take a peek so you guys can kind of see what I've got up on the website currently. Self-expression in the framework in place. These are a few of what's up there. This is, we birthed this last week, but I don't know if anybody really got a chance to see it. I just want to show it. because he is really cool. Sorry, landscape. You're going to Tammy. Pretty confident we birthed this last week, but I'm not sure. But I just wanted you guys to see it. I agree, Tam. This is Galaxy Lights. Hard to tell on the photos on the website, but just kind of giving you guys an idea of the details. Yeah. And that's what was in them. And we have our winner for that. So, just in case, because photos don't always show the detail, but there you go. All right. I think I've covered everything today. So I'm so glad all of you are able to find me on YouTube and in the framework. Maybe, haha, what scent? You got it, Abby. Let's take a peek here. It's a little messy down here right now as I'm shuffling stuff around, but Simple Cotton and Iris. It's 30. It's in the framework. So, yeah. Kind of gives you an idea of what's up on the site. Still love that one. That's really cool. You got it. Oh, a few of the ones that are up there. Still got a few cups. Those are on the site as well. So there you go. Along with a few of the oils. All right. I think that's it for today. I appreciate everybody hopping on. And if you're seeing this later, take a peek at the website, Ribbons and Wax, and see you next Sunday. Thanks a lot.